from the Next Issue podcast. On today's video, I will be covering Jeff Lemire's comic from his Substack, Fishflies. He released chapter 1 online today. Let me read a little bit about the posts on Substack. I'm a subscriber of Jeff Lemire's, so I've already read. I had read Fishflies before, but then on today, Substack's been working hard to support more robust e-reading for their comics platform. The first step is launching in collaboration with the iOS Panels app. Panels is a comic reading app. If you're not familiar, you can check it out. It's for iOS. I believe it's only for iOS at the moment. So, paid subscribers of Lemire, we have been receiving serialized pages of this comic, and then once he completes the chapter, Lemire has mentioned that it'll be all brought together into like one big chapter of like 50 to 60 pages. But to celebrate this collaboration with Panels and Substack, um, this will be the only time Lemire will share Fishflies with unpaid subscribers. So actually, you can actually go get this from a Substack right now for free to read. So yeah, let's go actually into the comic a little bit. So this is all done by Jeff Lemire. Everything, writing, art, coloring, I believe lettering as well. I couldn't find the credit for a letterer. So in this comic we meet these kids. They're kind of hanging out, going to the grocery store or the corner store, and they they bring on the fact that there are these fish flies that kind of invade their town every, like, for a limited time in the year. So I, I really like this page because it's one of the I've read a lot of Lemire comics, and I've read a lot of stuff that he draws himself, but I felt uneasy as I was reading this just because I'm not a big fan of bugs. So this one really got to me. Let me get to the next page so I can show you, and we'll start talking about the art first, and then we'll move on to the story. Um, I love this page here where the kids kind of force one of their friends to go and like go get stuff from the store, but one of these guys doesn't have money, so they'll give him some money if he crosses across all these fish flies barefoot while he goes to get the stuff at the store. Um, and the cool thing about the Substack is that every time he releases some pages, you'll get a little backstory and what's going on, like as far as like where the inspiration for this stuff came from. So it's almost as if you're reading like some of the writer's notes as you read the comic. So that's pretty cool. I think it's a nice feature on Substack, and I think part of that is why I'm subscribed, because I really feel like it makes it worth it. Not only are we getting these comic, which $7.99 is the cost of like two comics, so the fact that we're getting all these pages in one every week, I mean that kind of almost makes up the cost. But this comic specifically, I think it's setting up an interesting premise. We get a whole other story with some random person just kind of waking up in the field, and there's a lot more going on there, which I won't really go into detail, but you can read it in the free preview. And yeah, this first chapter leaves with a big cliffhanger for the kids, and then the other storyline. So I'm really interested in knowing what's going to happen next. So hopefully on Friday I can read the next few pages, because it really left them in a very interesting place. So overall, I'm enjoying the Fish Flies comic. I think it is very much worth you picking up the subscription. As far as I've seen, if you're a subscriber, you can kind of go back and look at the archives, but I don't know how that will work. So we can keep you updated on that. Just watch the live shows, and I'll keep you guys posted on how Substack is doing this stuff. Um, but also, if you subscribe, Lemire said that he'll release these these files you can download once the chapter's complete. So either way, you can go ahead and you'll get the comic if you subscribe. So far, Jeff Lemire is the only one I'm fully subscribed to. I got a lot of other ones that are for free, but I'm really interested in the future of this and how creators will start putting out more comics through Substack. I haven't checked out the panels reader. It was a little buggy on my phone, but I read this on my tablet because I have a PDF reader. You can just this free preview is a PDF that I used to go back and reread this for the video. So yeah, overall, very enjoyable comic. If you like Jeff Lemire, if you like his artwork, if you've read anything else that he's done before, kind of like May's book a couple weeks ago, I think if you enjoy that, you're gonna enjoy this. Um, Royal City, it's another one. Anything that he's done all by himself, I think it's very similar, or it has a very similar feel, even though the story's different and everything. So, I think Jeff Lemire he he's a very prolific creator, but every project I think he gives a lot of his effort. So I'm very excited to see what's next with both the platform and Jeff Lemire's work. We know he's going to be doing some stuff with DC for Swamp Thing, and I think he's got other projects in the works. He had like 3 comic books come out in September, plus this one. So like one comic book per week. It's insane. So yeah, go check this out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know if you're subscribed to Substack or to any comic creators. Send me recommendations in the comments. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central. Where we in October, we're doing horror shows pretty much every Sunday. Horror comics, TV shows, movies. We will try to do a big Halloween episode, and by that I mean the movie, but then also on actual Halloween, we'll try to do an extra Halloween episode. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.